How's it going, guys? My name's TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 25 franchise video here today on the channel. We've got the Los Angeles Angels. They're our next AL team we'll be using today. So the way it works, for those that forget or maybe are new here, 5 seasons. We got injuries on. We might say some names wrong. If we do, we do. It's not meant to be realistic. And we're doing all 30 teams based on standings. We're going to try our best. That's really what it all comes down to. It should be fun. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a video game at the end of the day. Have some fun and bag on SDS. And yeah, like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Get our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. And with that being said, in case you forget, the rules are also down below. Let's get on to that gameplay. Alright, so, don't want to quit yet. I'm going to advance to the regular season before we start simulating. So let's take a look at the team. Our hitting actually looks like pretty solid. The pitching and defense, not great. But let's see. Let's go over to Evo, Nolan, Mike Trout, Soler, who the Angels got this year. Okay. Hop, Moncada, Taylor Ward, Mickey Moniak. We got Zach at the shortstop spot. How old is Zach? He is 24. Okay, nice. Joe Adell, Kevin Newman, Travis d'Arnaud, Ryan Noda. Okay. So, okay, there's some pieces here. I mean, Cucci, Soriano, Detmers, Hendricks, and we got Jack as well with Tyler Anderson, Silseth, Kraus or Cruz. I think it's Cruz. Yeah, McDaniels, Suarez, Ben Joyce, Quijada, and then Kenley Jansen coming over to the team. So that's some new pieces, some new faces, and see how the Angels can do. I mean, it's probably going to be a season or so of us not making the playoffs. Now, obviously, Mike Trout's great, but we all know that injuries are probably going to plague the man. It's been a long time since he's played. Well, I guess this season he played a decent amount of games, but he's missed some time. Hopefully that doesn't happen this year. In terms of trades, I mean, we definitely have some holes. Pitching is our big one, so I mean, we could try to look to see if there's any pitchers out there we could potentially grab. Anybody on some bad contracts that we could potentially move. We will look around and see. So, yeah, let me take a look. See if there's anybody you can move, maybe add to the bullpen, or maybe get another starter. Yeah, Rendon is... that contract's got to be moved. So, let's see what's out there in the market and see if we try to improve this team. Alright, I wouldn't call this like an upgrade per se, but we're going to take Josiah Gray. This is basically a salary. I'm sending Rendon back to the friggin' Nationals. We'll also get up Stevenson and Burke. This is to free up budget. So we get Josiah Gray. I mean, you know, he's 27, B potential. We'll see what he could do. I mean, again, if he's even going to be, he might be a fit starter for us. Again, not a gigantic improvement, but does free up some money to make moves later on, whether that is this season at the All-Star break or in the offseason during free agency, and then also making more trades. So let me simulate. Let's see how this team does. I'll catch up with you guys around All-Star break. Hopefully stay healthy. That's the biggest thing. And see how the Angels perform. All right, we're 42-54 at around the All-Star break. Obviously not going to make the playoffs, but let's take a look at the wild card. We are 9 games out yet. Probably not going to make it, but that's okay. Let's take a look here. We got some injuries as well. A little bit of Hop's been out for a bit. He's been doing that great. Tyler Anderson, torn groin. Okay. So he'll be out for probably till the trade deadline. Let's take a look at the lineups. So, Revo's been good. I think is it Scanuel, like school? Or is it Shanuel? I think it's Scanuel, but we'll just say Nolan. Nolan, pretty solid. I mean, obviously power numbers are low, but that's okay. He's hitting 290. I can't be mad about that. Shout out to Trout. Soler, Moncada. Okay, our hitting is actually decent. d'Arnaud's been brutal. And then Joe Adell at the center field spot has not been not been great. It's not been great for him. So, all right. And then the bench has been, pretty porous except for Kingery. So he's been oh, not Kingery. I'm sorry, Newman, who's been okay. Let's take a look at the pitching rotation. Gucci, solid. Obviously, the record's not much there. Actually, Josiah's been good now. He only pitched 7 games, though, so that's something. Okay, Jack's been good. Some bright spots, but certainly want to get some improvement, especially in the bullpen. I'm sure we could use some more arms. Jansen has not quite worked out. It's probably only be a 1-year deal for the guy, but, we'll see what happens. I think in terms of trades, we might hold off until the offseason. I think we're kind of just going to simulate the rest of the year and then maybe look to move some players at that point. Now, we did have the number 2 pick. We got this Francesco Hernandez. So we got Hernandez. Pretty good. 89 to 99 overall. 70 to 80 overall, and then 89 to 99 potential. So we'll probably sign him. And, let's... I think we're just going to kind of simulate the rest of this season. Assess the team in the offseason, try to add some more talent. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, so we're just going to kind of simulate, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the year. 75 and 87, I mean, that is an improvement over their season in real life last year. So that's, I guess, a step in the right direction. But, of course, like I figured we wouldn't make the playoffs, but that's all good. Jack with the winning percentage, that's pretty cool to see. We also had some injuries here a little bit, but, yep, Mike Trout, oh, look at that, broke his ankle, so obviously got hurt. Not a surprise there. His contract is pretty gosh darn huge, but I don't know if I'm going to move him. I mean, I kind of want to keep him around, but if he's going to get injured, I can't have that. So, I feel like for a full rebuild, the Angels should trade him, but, giant contract, injury prone. In real life, I don't know who would want him. I mean, I guess like a really good team would take him, but that would be about it. And it's like, I feel like the Angels are kind of stuck with him. But, again, when he's healthy, he's great. That's the problem, though. It's when he's healthy. So, the lineups, I mean, I'm looking at it. Not bad overall. And actually, O'Hop ended up doing all right. Okay, Noom's okay. All right, I mean, the lineup's nothing crazy to write home about. But pretty solid. The pitching. Actually, yeah, Josiah Gray did really well, so I got to give him credit there. And obviously Jack, Kochanowicz was really good. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably not, but yeah, Jack did really well. The pitching rotation and the bullpen, I mean, again, some bright spots here and there. Yeah, Jansen, I'm probably just going to let him walk. Assuming he doesn't even retire. He might actually just retire outright. Who knows? How old is he again? He is 37. He could retire, but I don't think he will. Anyways, he's not going to be on my team. So we'll see what the postseason here. Let's see what happens. It will be the Twins beating the Phillies in the World Series. Okay. Cool. All right. So we got a season down in the books. Let's head on to the offseason, try to make some improvements to this team. For season number 2, can we maybe have a chance at that wild card spot or possibly just making the playoffs outright? Let's find out. All right, so I ended up offering guys some arbitration as well as giving myself some exclusive free agent negotiation contracts and players. Mainly, you can see there, Anderson, Hefo. Now, I did give them the qualifiers, but also gave them actual offers. Hopefully they accept. All right, so we got to get some starting pitching. I'm looking at a few guys here. I mean, we could also go after Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I don't know what our position of needs is, but I think pitching is important. So I'm going to throw Michael King. And let's also get Valdez. No, we'll go Dylan Cease. Yeah, we'll go Valdez too. Why not? Pitching is important, so let's try to get to pitching. Obviously, we'll bring back Rengifo, and then we'll figure that there. So let's get some team needs there. That should work. And yeah, I'll let you guys know when I have some signings on the table. All right, so I kind of effed up. Well, I didn't F up, but I lost a lot of money because I had to re-sign a bunch of guys. They accepted their contracts, which is nice. So all the guys that I wanted, the top guys, dude, I couldn't afford. So I did sign John Gray. He's he's not a bad. Light that baby up. I'm joining the Halos. Okay. Cringe, but I'll take it. Cool. I mean, listen, he's coming off a good year. I think that's somebody that's going to fit nicely into our rotation. I don't know if I think for this upcoming season, unless I make some trades, he would right now be my ace. So that's not quite what I'm after, but, I'm going to try to see. Actually, technically, Kikuchi's my best pitcher, but still. So let me look around. I'm going to see if there's anybody we can grab here for the team. Maybe some guys on some bad contracts potentially move. So let me look around and see what we got. Yeah, Kevin Newman accepted his qualifier, so that's what happened there. So yeah, not great, and so did Moncada, but I thought maybe they wouldn't accept their qualifiers. I tendered them because I was like, they won't accept it, or they'll accept their offers. Nope, they accepted the tender. Cool. All right, let me make some trades. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Padres. I'm going to get Waldron and Cosgrove for Medeiros, Dana, and Palencia. So we're going to add just another starting pitcher, and Waldron, another rotation piece, and Tom Cosgrove, a closer, because I needed a closing pitcher. So not bad. I mean, bolster up the bullpen a little bit, and we get another starting pitcher out of it. All right, I grabbed G1 Bay, just a platoon second baseman for the bench on a 1-year contract. So welcome, G1 Bay. All right, so I'm going to get Miguel Castro. 2-year deal, gave him for the bullpen. That's going to be my last signing for this year. Again, some marginal signings and some marginal trades for this upcoming year. Because of the stupid, because I didn't think they would accept the qualifiers, so I was like, if they leave, not a big deal, but then 4 of them accepted it, so I'll probably like to move them at some point during the season, and, I think we could still be better, though, so it's not, like, the end of the world, so I'll see you guys start of the second season, and hopefully the team will be improved. Season number 2 in the books, let's take a look. So Newman's going to be my second baseman, which, again, kind of stinks. The loss on Luis because of the tenderings. Nolan at first base, Trout. We got Solero, Hop, Ward, Moncada, Zach Neto, and then Mickey Moniak with Kingery, Odell, Darno, Davis off the bench. Honestly, I feel like the lineup got worse. The pitching, though, I think is better. I mean, Kikuchi, Soriano with John and Josiah Gray. And Matt Waldron as that 5th starter. Reed Detmers with Jack in the bullpen. Cosgrove, Gonzalez, and Hans in the bullpen. Middle, Joyce, Chiata, and Castro back end. So we'll see if the pitching is better. That I assume it will be. In terms of moves and stuff, again, I don't know if I can move him right now. Yeah, I can't trade him before June 15th. So some of these guys I will probably move before that June 15th deadline because, like I said, I'm going to have to improve the team, get some more talent. So I'll simulate a little bit, see how this team does. Hopefully we can stay healthy. And, yeah, I'll let you guys know when I have an update for you. Let's do with the Mets. I'm going to get Soto and McNeil for Gucci, Anderson, and Newman. Honestly, I really kind of just want McNeil. I mean, I could do Acuna, but I can't. I'm going to take McNeil instead, which is cool. We're trading basically, doing a salary dump here. I want to get a pitcher now, so I'll probably move Soler then. I know we're taking on Trout. We have Soto and Trout, big contracts, but I think it works out for me. I know the Mets would never do that, but if the Mets are offering me that contract, why wouldn't I take it? Or if they're offering me Juan Soto, why wouldn't I take it? So, yeah, welcome to the team, Soto and McNeil. I'm gonna do this with the Cardinals. I'm gonna get another Gray. Sonny, we're building a Gray pitching rotation. So Sonny Gray and Griffin Canning for Soler, Darno, and Moore. Moore being somebody that is a highly, well, I mean, they tout him, I guess. This Caleb Ketchup guy, I kind of want to keep him because his name's Ketchup. I don't think I could trade anybody else here. I'm not going to trade McNeil. So, yeah, we'll flip more. I guess it works. We get 2 good pitchers. I think it does make the team better. I'm not at the All-Star break yet, so I make the trades before. Again, the team's been struggling a bit. I'll see you guys at All-Star break. We'll look at the stats then. If I want to make more moves, I'll show you guys more trades then. I told you we were doing terrible. I mean, this year is not a playoff year, clearly. 12.5 games out of a wild card spot. I mean, unless we have the greatest second half of the season ever, it's just not going to happen. Now, also injuries. You can see there are some guys hurt. Lineups. Zach's been iffy, very iffy. Only hitting 226. Nolan's been solid. Soto's been good. We got Trout DHing, which is kind of crazy to see. Yeah, he's really dipping. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll move him. I mean, if he's dipping like that, we don't have to move him, you know? Maybe Soto and Trout, we package them for, like, somebody. I don't know who. Free up money. But, Logan, 251, 255 for Ward. Moncada has been good. I'm going to try to keep him around. I mean, again, pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Pitcher rotation. Like I said, we have a lot of grays. It's basically just gray. It's a very gray area, I guess. I'm going to stop making that joke. Okay, Canning's been good, though. He's in that bullpen. The bullpen's been pretty bad. Ben Joyce, my closer now. He's been all right. Tom Cosgrove's been good. But not much else outside of that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to try to see. I'm going to look around. I want to take a look and see if there's any moves we could potentially make. I mean, I could theoretically. Curious to see if I could get anybody. Wow, I could do that, but I can't get. Okay. Can't get Paul Skeens, obviously. All right, I'm going to look around. I don't know. Do I want to move Trav? He's 34. He's going to regress. I have to think about it. I really do. I have to think about it. Maybe not this season, but maybe in the off season. I don't know. We'll look. If there's a good trade, like, I would do it, you know? So we'll see. I got a lot of big contracts, so there's going to be a lot of movement in the off season. But let's just kind of keep the team as is. I'll take a look at anybody that might want to extend. That's going to be free agents. And then, yeah, we're going to head on to off-season. Not going to make the playoffs. Third season, I think we're going to see a lot of improvement, though. I'm going to make sure that we make the right moves, right trades, right signings to get the Angels in a good spot for season number 3. Went 62 and 100. We did not make the playoffs, obviously. And, yeah, we got some guys on the injury list, nothing crazy. Lineups. Yeah, Zach need to do a little bit more. 226 isn't really a cut. Nolan was solid. Soto good. Trout had a bit of a down year on the average. Hit 33 home runs, but yeah, the average obviously 228. It's not sure if it's going to cut it. We'll see though. We'll see. Especially since he started to regress. Taylor Ward though, very good season from him. All right. See the pitching. And Josiah is my best pitcher right now, which, I don't know, in terms of overall. Sonny Gray, decent year from him. Canning was good. Okay. Definitely a bit of a mixed bag. The bullpen, not great overall. I mean, Ben Joyce was good. Tom Cosgrove was good. Obviously, John Gray got moved there. All right. Yeah, like I said, this season was definitely a down year. So, took a step back to take hopefully 2 steps forward for season number 3. But we're gonna have to make some moves. So let's see who ends up winning the World Series here. It will be the Phillies defeating the Orioles. So now we're gonna go on to season number 3, the second off season. We're going to try to improve this team. Let's try to see what we can make happen. I'm going to have to try to get Taylor Ward back in free agency, which it's going to kind of stink because I'm over budget. I don't even think I can have money for free agency, so it's really going to have to be a ton of trades being made here. I'm going to do a lot of my arbitrations here to make sure we keep some of these guys around for the team. Mickey, we'll throw you that. Tom Cosgrove, okay. Yeah, we'll keep him around. I'm going to keep most of these guys around, so like I said, we'll offer arbitration. Got a lot of pending stuff here, so we'll see what ends up happening. But if we go to free agents, a little bit of money, but it's not great. Biggest thing I want to do is obviously, let me get back Ward. Oh, he's asking for too much money. Okay. I did qualify him, though, so hopefully he accepts it. If not, I mean, I guess we could theoretically go after some other guys here, but I do want to get back Ward. I could not afford him, so... All right, I'm going to make some trades. We got a lot of budget to work with here. If the right move's available, I am going to pull the trigger on it. All right, I'll do this deal with the Phillies. I'm going to get Aaron Nola for Sonny Gray, John Gray, and Capri Ortiz. I think this will free up a little bit of money for us. We do get a solid pitcher in Aaron Nola. I think that's an upgrade to our team. Deal here with the Reds. Now, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going to trade away Trout. I think he's going to regress. I'm going to get Spencer Steer. He's coming off an all-star season. He's a lot cheaper. We have Soto already. So I think it just makes sense. I feel bad, but, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. We need to move on and use our money elsewhere. So thank you very much, Trout. I think that does make our team a little bit more balanced. I can still try to see if I can grab some Ward back, and then I'm going to try to add some more position players too, or pitching. All right, we got ourselves a signing, and it is going to be Brady Singer. So we're going to add him to the rotation. Welcome to Team Brady. All right, it looks like we are not going to be keeping Taylor Ward. Okay. He's technically still on the list. So he didn't want that contract, but I'm going to try to see if we can motivate him to re-sign again. So he wasn't feeling it. How about this contract? I mean, that's a pretty good... I'm giving you a good offer, man. I am. I really am. I really want him to stay around, but if he's... I already offered you a contract, but I will offer it to you again. I mean, that's about as good as you can get it. So if he walks, he walks, but... I think that's a good contract. Luckily, we did trade for Steer. So, of course, Taylor Ward's going to screw me and leave. Nice. I love that. Appreciate it. All right, well, I grabbed Joe Jimenez for the team, and it says, my mom always said I was a cherub, and now I am on the Angels. Cool. All right, great. And we are grabbing David Bednar to be our new closer, so that'll bolster up the bullpen a little bit. And will we also be able to add Jacob Webb? We will, so I like it. Nice, very nice. I don't like this prompt, though, that it keeps giving me. Deal with the Padres. I'm going to get Connor Norby, Jason DeLay for Silseth, Aldegari, and Castro. So Connor Norby, 26 years old, I guess will be kind of like another third baseman, possibly the starter over Machado, who I offered a contract, and he accepted it some point, so thank you very much, Pirates. I think that's going to be it for moves for me. Let's head on to season number 3. Hopefully we see some improvement this season from the Angels. Before I head on to the next season, I wanted to get another catcher. Jake Rogers, we picked him up on a 3-year deal. He'll be a backup catcher for us. It's backup Logan, so I like that move too. Gives us a little more depth at that catcher spot. I'm also going to add Paul Swole to the team as well. Another arm for the bullpen. This is, that was my last offer there, so I wanted to get Espino, but didn't get him. I thought I was going to actually sign him. I thought I was guaranteed to get him there, but I didn't. So, season number 3, there is improvement. There is improvement, I think. How much remains to be seen. But we do have Steer now. Nolan, you got Soto and Wright. Connor Norby's DHing right now instead of not DHing. Okay. You got Logan there. Moncada, McNeil, Zach, and then Mickey Moniak with Rogers, Adele, DeLay, and Kingery off the bench. In terms of the pitching rotation, the starters are Nola, Singer, Josiah with Matt Waldron and Griffin Canning, Detmers and Jack. The long relief pitchers, middle relief pitchers, we've got Sewell, Webb, and Gonzalez. And then the bullpen, we got Bednar, Joyce, and Jimenez. I mean, it looks like it's better. I don't know. I think that second year was the year. Like, we're a year behind schedule. We are a year behind schedule, I think. I don't know if this team will make the playoffs this year. I mean, we'll try. I don't hate it, though. Like, I've seen a lot worse teams before. Our team in the first season was pretty bad. I think this year, I think we should see some improvement. I don't think we'll lose 100 games again. The question is, can we win 85 and maybe slip in as a wildcard team? That would be our best bet. We'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see. I guess the only way to find out is, like I said, to simulate it. So, look to go to this point. If I decide to make a trade before then, I'll let you know. And I will see you when I have an update for you. All right, well, we're 58 and 38. A lot better than I thought we would be, to be honest. And, yeah, sitting at top of the AL West, so that's good. I like the way we're playing. All right, so should be able to make the playoffs this year then. Injury list, Ree's torn finger ligament. Curious to actually see how Trout is doing. So we'll just go to the... What did I trade him to? The Reds? I'm just curious. So I'm saying he's regressed. Although he's actually having a good season, though. He's hitting 287, so... Figures when I trade him, but... Hey, we're in the playoffs, so I can't be mad. And Steer's been solid, so... Works out in my favor. Nolan's alright. Soto's been really good. Norby, kind of cold. Good power numbers, but... Logan, decent. Moncada's been terrible this year. Neal's been okay. Alright. Here's the bench. I mean, the bench has actually been good for the most part. Pitching rotation. Nola's having a good year. Singer's been good. Detmers. Yeah, the pitching's a lot better. I mean, obviously, Josiah's record isn't great, but I guess that's just he doesn't get run support. Who knows? I'm a little annoyed from the long relief pitching, but the rest of the bullpen has been overall pretty good except for Ben Joyce. A little high in the RBI. He's got 10 holds, though, which I guess was good, but gives up a lot of runs. He does, so. All right. Who's my second baseman? McNeil. We can keep McNeil around. He's an expiring, though, so if there's obviously a better option out there for the second baseman, I will go for it. And, yeah, I mean, Ham Cosgrove has not pitched for me this year, but hopefully gets called up in the playoffs. Also, has obviously been really good. I'm going to look around if we could grab... Well, personally, I want a different right fielder. I do need another left fielder, though. Yeah, I'm going to look around. I want to see if maybe Moncada could get me something. And then Norby could just kind of play third base. So let's see what's out there in that trade market for him. Drew Waters and Jim Poirier for Moncada, Trevino, and Ben Joyce. Ben Joyce, obviously, I wish I didn't have to, but I do. I have to, unfortunately. We do get this nice 23-year-old left fielder with A potential. Could be something good. Who knows? Not for my purposes, like to move him, but you know. And then obviously Drew Waters, another right fielder. I mean, he's having a solid year. I mean, he hasn't played much, but I guess he could be the starting right fielder. Connor then gets to play full third base. I mean, granted, he's not a great fielder anyway, but then that allows Soto to DH. So we'll do that with the Royals, and I think that's good. I think that's going to be it for me. We're just going to simulate the rest of the season. Let's see how this team does. I think we should be able to win. Well, I said 85 games, so we should be able to get to 90. We could stay healthy. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Oh, we went 94-68, won the division, taking the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So that's good. So we're automatically ALDS. That's great. That's great. Yeah, so we exceeded my expectations. League leaders, got Aaron Nola win percentage. I love that from him. Juan Soto base on balls. Very good. Awards, Aaron Nola Cy Young winner. So that's, we love to see that. Shohei is doing Shohei things. My goodness. Jordan's doing Jordan things. Yeah, so Aaron Nola did great, so. Adele was hurt, but he's okay now. I did extend him. Steer had a good year. Yeah. I love that. Soto was obviously really good. Yeah, much better season. I mean, Connor Norby gave me some good homers and RBI totals. Again, that average just a little low, but that's okay. Oh, Hop, not bad. Such a fair catcher. I mean, Joe, for the contract I gave you, man, 218 is not going to cut it, so we're going to have to work on that. And McNeil isn't expiring, so we'll probably just let him walk and get a new second baseman in free agency. So pitch rotation, Singer, good. Nola obviously was amazing. Honestly, the overall, the pitching was good. Waldron, look on that ERA. Griffin Canning, good. And then Jack did good as well. Middle of the bullpen, not bad. And the back end was good too. So pitching a lot better than in seasons past. So that's great to see. Now let's take a look here at the matchup. It's going to be Boston. Again, we were 94-68. Dodgers at 101 wins. They're the best team. Twins at 95. The Red Sox, 84-win team. So that's who we're taking on in the ALDS. We got Crawford on the mound for the Red Sox. We have Brady Singer. So let's see what happens here in game number 1. Can we win it? We do. 3-2 behind a wonderful performance from Brady. Game number 2, we got Aaron Nola, Cy Young winner. We win that one 4-2 against Spencer Arrighetti. All right. Game 3, Detmers versus Lodolo. And we sweep them. Pitching has been great. And in the ALCS, we have the Twins, who, as I already mentioned, won 95 games. So let's see if we can, beat them. It's going to be a tough matchup. Dylan Cease versus Aaron Nola, game 1. We lose that one 4-1. Hate to see that. Game 2, Singer versus Lopez. We lose 3-2. Okay, the hitting has not really showed up right now. Okay, we need to win game 3 here. Detmers versus Peralta. Can we do it? Nope. We get destroyed. All right, might get swept here. Nola, I need you to be a Cy Young pitcher and get us this win. And we don't. Shout out to San Diego Studios Sim Engine for that one. So we get swept. All right, great. Our offense wasn't very good. I can already see that being a thing. And I wish Nolan pitched a little better, but to be honest, we just didn't hit enough. And Steer did. Okay, I mean, Soto was all right. Yeah, our offense is abysmal. Again, I'm going to get a new second baseman. McNeil is out. And in will be somebody else. Who that person is yet to be seen. Remains to be seen. So, Singer was obviously really good. Nola struggled. Detmer struggled. That's all that pitched. These guys didn't even pitch. The bullpen was, except for Jimenez and Bednar, you're supposed to my do best bullpen pitchers. So besides those guys, overall I feel like the pitching was better than the hitting, but we had some few hiccups here with Nola, and then also David Bednar was bad when he pitched, and Joe Menez was bad when he pitched. Again, ironic, right? So it's a Minnesota-Milwaukee World Series, very cool, and Twins beat the Brewers. So there you have it. The Brewers couldn't quite win it, and the Twins win it. I think this is the second time they won it, too, this video. So Kershaw in the Hall of Fame. Cool, I guess. So, yeah, I'm going to let some of these guys walk here. I think, yeah, McNeil is gone. I mean, Paul Sproul could stay if he wants. We have a little bit of budget, I think, to play around with. I mean, I could throw Paul a contract. It would be a one-year deal for like $3.5 million. That's it. McNeil's going to go, though. I'm going to get somebody else better than him. So, yeah, let me figure this all out, and then I'll get back to you guys when I have some updates for you. Biggest thing is to get a second baseman. That's what I really need. So, I don't know what second base are out there. I mean, Bryson Stott, Bregman, Ozzie, Luis Garcia. Yeah, I'd probably start with one of these guys. So that's the biggest thing, is to get a second baseman. So I'm going to get one of those players because I desperately need a better second baseman. Bregman, and I'll also throw Ozzie because why not? So those will be the three guys. Let's see if we can get them, one of them on my team. Ran a little low on money, so we got Luis Garcia. That is an upgrade for us, I'd say. So he will be joining the Angels, so he'll be our new starting second baseman. I do think that is an upgrade over McNeil at this point, so that should help us out on that front. So thank you, Luis, for signing with the Angels. I'll do this deal with the Braves. I'm going to get Matt Olson and Lewis Tucker for David Chu, Jim Poirier, and Hank Marino. Matt Olson, a nice bat to add into to this team. And then we also get another shortstop. Now, he only has D potential, but he has a 73 and he's 19, so who knows? Maybe it'll turn into a C if he has a good year. It's something, and we need more shortstops in the organization. So I like that move for us. Let's deal with the trades. I'm going to get Byron Buxton for Joe Adell, Jameson Davis, and George Glasson. Buxton on the final year of his contract. We get off Joe Adell's big contract that I gave him. Gigantic. And again, he hasn't been, like, very good for me, per se. So we're going to go with Buxton. Better defender. Better, actually faster. And he's also a better hitter, too. So, yeah. Buxton, welcome from the Twins to the Angels. And he's on his final year of his deal, so I do have to extend him. But still, I like that move for us. So I'm going to simulate to season number 4, and I'll see you once I'm there. Coming in. And, you know, I think we could be a good team again. We made the ALCS last year. Garcia, Nolan, we got Soto and Olsen. They got Nolan now as DH. Okay. Logan, Buxton, Connor Norby. Then we got Spencer Steer and Zach Neto out there at short. With Waters, Rogers, Mickey Moniak, and Scott Kingery off the bench. Okay. And then the rotation of Singer, Nola, Detmers, Josiah, and Waldron. And then we've got Griffin with Soriano and Jack, Webb, Gonzalez, Bryan in the middle, and then Jimenez and David Bednar closing it out. Okay. Very nice. Is it a team that could win a bunch of games? I think we could win 90-plus games again. I don't see why not, right? We could stay healthy. That's the biggest thing. So, all right, we'll simulate. And again, if I decide to make a trade before the All-Star break, you will see that. Otherwise, I'm just going to simulate to the All-Star break, and then we'll take a look at how the team's doing. Hopefully, we are playoff bound, and then we'll go from there. So, we are at the All-Star break 50-47. Could be better. We're not far out of a wild card spot. I'm hoping that maybe we can have a really good second half of the season. We're definitely underperforming, but let's take a look here at the lineups. I mean, we got Garcia, who's doing solid. Nolan's been amazing. Soto's been good. Logan's been kind of iffy with the average. I mean, he's hitting some dingers, but that's about it. Buxton, 245. Man, I guess that's theoretically an upgrade. I extend him, though. We'll see. Norby has not really He's hitting 16 dingers, but Steer's been solid. Zach has been pretty bad this year. He's having a down year. Okay. Then we've got some other guys here. Waters, Rogers. By the way, I did change my face cam a little bit in between the video. I know, right? So if it looks a little bit weird, let me know. But I had to I lowered my seat so I can give myself more leg room. And I zoomed in my camera a little. It should be about the same. But either way, that's neither here nor there. I don't think you guys really care. I care about the pitching rotation, though. That's for sure. Singer's been good. Nola has been not his Cy Young self. Yeah, we need to get more pitching. We need a lot of things. Bullpen's okay. Bednar's been kind of iffy this year. I'm going to make some trades. That's probably the best way to improve this team. We are kind of low on budget, but I'm sure we can make some stuff happen. Like, I'm sure there's some guys that we can potentially move here. So let me look around and see what we can conjure up here to improve this team. Gonna get some more bats as well in the lineup. And hope for the best. I'm going to do a trade here with the Padres. I'm going to get Christian Javier, who's having a great season so far. I'm going to trade away Waldron, Bednar, and Higashioka. So, yeah, we're going to bring in Christian Javier. I think that does make my team better. So, welcome in Javier. I'm going to do this deal here with the Pirates. I'm going to get Canning, Hudson, and Norby. He's going to go to the Pirates. Didn't we trade him with what did we do? I forgot what we did to get him. I think we did trade him with Miami. I think it was. Yeah. Or I don't remember. Either way, we're gonna get Hayes, Alex Lage, and then Carmen Lodzinski. Lodzinski. So yeah, we're gonna add them to the team. So better third baseman Hayes, really good defensively. So I like that move for us. That's trade number 2 in the books. All right, last trade I'm going to make here is I'm going to get Perdomo for Shed and Aquino. So a couple pitchers, and we're going to get Perdomo, another bat in the lineup. So that's going to be it for trades from me. Hopefully that does make our team better for the long run. Again, we're only a half game out of the West. So, I mean, if we pass the Mariners, we'll make the playoffs. So it's a close race, pretty tight, but I do think that we can succeed here. So let me simulate the rest of this season and hope to make the playoffs. This isn't really a flex, but we went 500. And we made it as a wildcard team. Take on the Mariners. So, at least made the playoffs, but 500 is not great. Now, Olsen led the league in RBIs. Nolan in base on balls. We do have a Matt Olson MVP as well. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. MVP is an MVP, so. Jimenez, shoulder separation. He's been out for a little while. We look at the lineups. Garcia, solid. Perdomo. Then we got Soto here. And this season kind of cold. Olsen obviously won MVP. Nolan did well. Good power numbers from Logan, but 214 isn't the greatest average. Okay. He's kind of cooled off with me. See the rest of the crew there. Zach got benched against righties, which I guess kind of makes sense. Considering, I mean, he hits better against lefties. Not like bad or anything, but he just hasn't been good this year anyway. Pitching, I mean, it looks better, but at the same time, there's a lot of mixed emotions I have with this team. So, I mean, we'll see what happens in this playoffs, but I'm not too confident. Mariners won 88 games. I mean, Dodgers 20 games better than the next team, just the Phillies. But you never know. I mean, we'll see what happens against the Mariners. Now, we've got Javier. They've got Kirby. So, can we win this game? Game 1 is a 3-1 win. That's a good start. Singer versus Gilbert, game 2. We lose 4-3. I want to say we blew this one. Yes, we did. Okay. Aaron Nola, Bryce Miller, Loss. 4-3. Let me take a guess. Did we blow this one? Yes. No. Maybe. We lost. Either way. Not enough hitting. Not enough hitting. Olsen obviously hit the ball well. Alright, I mean, we have one more season. The pitching, little left to be, there's a little bit left to be desired. I mean, I really want like an ace or something. I just want good players, man. That's what I want. I want good players. I just want guys that'll compete. We can't seem to hit. The hitting has been a problem in the postseason. So, we got one more year. We got to address it. Just made the playoffs. Dodgers beat the Mariners in the World Series. That went all the way. Could have been us, but wasn't. All right, let's see how we do in the fifth and final season. Let's try to add some more talent to this team. See if we can get back to the postseason and go from there. Can't afford a lot of our guys. I mean, I can do arbitration, which I will. So free agency might be a bit of an issue. The only way I can really build is through trades, is to add more talent. I didn't really have a lot of guys that were like, I mean, Moniak would have been nice to keep around. But Webb, I guess, is a relief pitcher. It's kind of about it. And tendering contracts will let them do that. I mean, free agency, would we have any money? No, we're over the budget. So, Gunnar Henderson would be a great addition, but I can't afford him, obviously. A lot of good additions that we can make. So, the only way I'm going to make additions, though, is through trade. So, let's see if there's anybody here that we can maybe move. Maybe I can free up some budget, sign another player. But yeah, we're going to try to consolidate and see if we can grab ourselves some more talent on this team. Maybe even trade some of the young guys. Yeah, it's the fifth and final season, so I got to do what I need to do. So let me look around and see what we got. It doesn't take much to get Scooble, and we're going to do it. I know he's making a ton of money here, $44.3 million salary, but I think he's worth it to add to this team. Josiah Gray, Reed Detmers, and Felipe Blanco will get the job done, so I'm going to do that. Trade number 1 down the books. All right, I'm going to make the Dodgers give me Yamamoto for Aaron Nola, Robbie Wickenheiser, and Justin Janis. So Yamamoto coming over to the squad. It's going to improve the pitching. And, yeah, I mean, now we've got 2 really good pitchers in Scooble and Yamamoto, and Javier and Singer. So our rotation's looking a lot better now, which is... All right, I'm going to just deal with the Red Sox. I'm going to get Cade Smith for Arol Vera, Tucker Flint, and Randy DeJesus. I think this does make us better at that bullpen spot. So, I mean, we got a lot of good pitching assets now, which is huge. I don't think we'll have enough money in free agency. No, we don't. So, that's probably all the moves going to make. So, if I decide to make some more trades, I'll let you know. We'll just try to bring the rest of the crew back and see what happens the rest of the season. All right, fifth and final season. We're coming in looking decent. I would think this team should be able to make the playoffs. I mean, we've got Garcia, Perdomo, Soto, Olsen, Nolan with Hopsteer, Buxton, and Hayes. We got Jake Rogers off the bench, Waters, and Neto, and Foster. And the pitching is about as good as we can get. Scooble, Yamamoto, Javier, Singer, and Soriano is our 5th guy, with Jack out of the bullpen as long relief pitcher. We got Jimenez, Cosgrove, and Aaron, with Luis Bryan, Carmen, Alex Lange, and then Cade Smith as our closer. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. It's a good-looking team. It's a good-looking team. Is this a team that can win a championship? Can they win a World Series? I don't know. We definitely don't have a lot of, like... We have a lot of pitchers, I feel like. Especially starters. I mean... Garcia's fine. Hayes is fine. I'm just wondering if I want to get... Is there anybody I can get here? If I throw some of these guys away... Right? Could I get myself... Like, I'm trying to think who's out there that I would want. I mean, even then, it's probably not going to work because, number one, budget, and number two, injury situation. So we'll just keep the team as is. Again, I think this team should be able to compete and be really good. Hopefully, can stay healthy and try to make a run in the playoffs. All right, we're 61-35 at the All-Star break. 10 games ahead of the Mariners and the Athletics. So it looks like we have a nice stronghold on that American League West. And 61 wins is actually best in the MLB. So, yeah, see if we can keep that up. We do have some injuries. Nolan obviously was hurt for a little bit, but we should be okay. Right now, nobody is in too much pain. Garcia, decent. Been cold as of late. Perdomo's been really good. Soto's been really good. Olsen, Nolan. I'm liking our team. It's better. Hayes is only hitting 207, which kind of pains me a little bit. I mean, I'm sure he's playing gold glove defense, but, you know. I don't know how. I just don't know. I don't know if that's going to be good enough for me. The bench has actually been solid. Zach's okay. Hitting 240. He's having a better year than he was last year. Pitching is looking good. Singer could be doing a little better. They got Jack now as the fifth guy. Soriano out of the bullpen. That's fine with me. Reyna's up. Okay. The middle of the bullpen hasn't been too great. This bullpen could be better. The middle. But the back end guys, setups, and then a closer. Solid. 28 saves from Cade Smith. I'm liking the way he's been pitching. Great. Great. Okay. I'm trying to think here. Is there any scenario where we can trade all of these guys? And well, I'm not going to do that, but does anybody have somebody? Does anybody here have anybody that I would want? It's Judge these days. Judge is alright, but he's been hurt. Devers is kind of a cheat code. I'd have to trade. I'd have to make up more money. Cosgrove. And I'm 16 million short. I mean, Brady Singer would do it, and then you give me. Well, then, yeah, that's the problem. And then I need like another. I would need another starting pitcher. Would Garcia do it? So if we pitched 4 games, I mean that could be something. There's something there. Because Devers rakes. And raking is important in the sim. And Garcia, I mean, Singer hasn't been good this year. Do I risk it? You know what? No. I'm going to keep the team as is. And I'll probably regret not making that trade at the end of the season. So I'm going to simulate. Let's just rock out with the team. Have some continuity. And, yeah, can we win 100 games? Win 100 games, but 96-66 is good enough to win the division and take on the winner of the wildcard playoff game, which is good enough for me. All right, let's look at the standings. 96 wins. Phillies had 98. Dodgers had 96. Yankees had 95. Okay, very nice. Some league leaders here. Schoolball, 201 strikeouts. There's the legend himself, Corey Seager. Of course. Injury list, Soriano, 2 to 3 months. He's been out for a bit. He's out for the season. How was he doing before he got hurt? Of course, he was doing good. It's always the guys that are doing good that like to get hurt. Just looking at the lineups here. I mean, Soto ended the season cold, but he had a really good year. Steer ended the season on fire, although he didn't do that great. Zach started at the shortstop. They got Hayes on the bench. They're playing Perdomo at third against righties. Okay. And I guess they have Garcia on the bench. All right. Okay. Jake Rogers has been good when he plays, so I'm not mad at that. The pitching rotation, top 3 guys good. Singer ended up having a good second half of the season. Actually, overall, the starting rotation was great. Got a lot of rookie bullpen guys here. Might concern me a little bit, but Cade Smith, 46 saves. I mean, we'll take it. All right. So who will the matchup be? It'll be Seattle. Our foes, 92 and 70 Seattle. All right. Game 1. We've got Skubal. They've got Gilbert. We lose 5-4. Shout out to San Diego Studios. Sim Engine, greatest sim engine of all time. Don't forget it. Just view the games. Ah, we lost in the 11th inning, of course. Beautiful. Game 2, Yamamoto versus Bryce Miller. We win 2-1. Let's go. Okay, make it 2-1. Good. Can we win Game 3? Javier versus Brian Wu. Can't win. I just don't understand why we seem to struggle to hit the ball. So now we got to win Game 4. This is a do or die game right here. Do I hop? You know what? We'll hop in because I have a feeling I'm going to lose anyway. So might as well give you guys some gameplay. Because I just have this weird feeling that I'm going to lose. You know, you ever get that feeling when you know you're going to lose? That's what I'm getting right now. So might as well give you guys a little bit of gameplay or something, I don't know. I hope we don't lose though. Let's see. We're going to do this. See what the boys got. First inning. All right, we're up 1-0. That's a good start. All right, second inning. Good. Okay, bottom third. Top 4. All right, we had something brewing there. Now, of course, yep, Singer's choking. All right, goodbye. 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 Okay. Not good. Down 6-1. Horrible inning. See, why can't we, like, hit? I just don't get it, you know? I just don't get it. Okay. 7th inning. Pop out. Walk. Strikeout. Ground out. Might as well keep in Urena. He's been alright for me. Okay. 8th inning. Can we do something? Just 1, 2, 3 inning. This is not good. Like, we can't win baseball like this. I'm just going to make a pitching change. Just put in Smith. Screw it. Pop up. Fly out. Strikeout. Alright. Top of the 9th. I mean, Gilbert's been absolutely dominating me. Nolan. Okay, Joel. Okay. Solo home run. Yeah, 2. Let's go. Ground out. Single. Strikeout. Do I even hop in for this? No. We lose. Can't seem to hit. Like, that. Can't win if you can't hit. I mean, this game, we at least hit a little bit. We had. It was more on our pitching, honestly. Although again, still can't seem to hit enough. 2-1. I mean, we have to have a dominating pitching performance. 4-3. You know, it's just not good. Not good. I mean, we made the playoffs 3 out of the last 5 seasons, which is cool. We had a ALCS run, but man, when you can't hit, it's not good. And I probably how did Brian Hayes even play? He didn't even play. I should have got Devers. Should have gotten Devers. That was the problem right there. Pitching, I mean, Singer obviously struggled mightily. Maybe I shouldn't have hopped in. So many rookies here. Yeah, we struggled. All right, well, let's just see who wins this World Series. It's going to be the Dodgers beating the Mariners. Okay. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Got a couple guys retiring. It's great. All right, I guess with that all being said, let's go to full screen and close it out. Alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and the main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. And again, we put up, we had some good seasons, just couldn't quite get to the big stage, but we did our best that we could. And yeah, next one will be the Marlins. After those two teams, I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, we're just gonna keep bumping through. I know a lot of you guys seem to have. It seems like a few people enjoyed the first two videos, which is nice. The normal rebuilds, that is. I'm just saying those. We also enjoyed the fantasy drafts ones too. Those were a lot of fun. Those are always fun to do, though. Those are like my fun ones. But yeah, keep it up. Thanks for watching. And yeah, take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.